Hello everyone, my name is Tiago, and together with Martino and Daniel, we did FastBike, a way to disrupt bike sharing in Trento. The problem that we faced was that bike sharing in Trento is difficult. You need a card to manage everything, from the payments to the lock and unlock of the bikes. It's cumbersome. Right now it's difficult to find stations and to know where you have an available bike. And it's not very open to tourists. A tourist has to go to the city hall, has to let all the information there, and to leave a 50 euros deposit. And this is the app right now on the market. It's Viaggia Trento, and we have to open it, select shared bikes, see which station near you has available bikes or slots if you want to park it. Ask for directions, select the start, ending point, and how you are going. Select a journey, and then click on the map to get the directions. And even here, you don't get a turn-by-turn navigation. You only get a map with a route already. So you have to keep on looking at the map. So our solution is a mobile application that easily allows you to find the nearest available bike automatically. It allows also to report issues with the bike or with the stations, and allows to smart managing the flows of the users and the bikes. If some stations need more bikes, we direct the users there. And you can also lock and unlock the bicycles from the phone and pay directly in the app. Our hackathon prototype was an iOS and a watchOS application with the following features. You could, with one tap, get the nearest available bike and get turn-by-turn navigation. Also, with another button, you could get the nearest available station. It finds the station most near you that has available slots. Then you can see all the stations on the map and get information about that stations, and also get a turn-by-turn navigation to any station that you choose. We also gather some data about the users of the application. So we could track where the users need stations and what are the most frequent routes that they make. We also made the reporting part where you can report issues about the bikes. The data that we are gathering, for time constraints, we used Google Analytics. So we track when a user asks to find the nearest station or bike, where is the start position and end position. And then with the APIs of Google, we can expose this information to the City Hall or other applications. But the main focus that we want to gather is not data, but information. We want to gather the daily usage of stations, so the city knows where to put more or less bikes. We want to track the most frequent routes, so maybe the city can understand where to put different cycle lanes or improve the existing ones. And also to measure the distance made with the bicycles. So the city can also easily understand how advertisement campaign can influence the usage of the bikes. For example, I can make an advertisement campaign that no cars can enter on the center on Saturday, and to see if that increases the usage of the bikes or not. With these three metrics, we can gather we can make an application that can help to improve the system, and it's a very easy solution that anyone can use. You can see which stations are more used, the frequent routes, and the number of users. We love open source, so we made from the beginning the app open source on GitHub. Our first commit was on the 13, and the application is more or less 500 lines of code and 40 commits. And we let all the commit history on GitHub, so you can follow it and see the progress of the app. Right now, I will make a demo of the application. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So the application is this one, FastBike. When I click it, it opens, and you can see my position and the available stations. With just one tap, I can get the turn-by-turn navigation to the nearest station that I found. And with another one, I can find the nearest station that I can park it. I can also get information about other stations and get directions to there. And I also have the reporting part. I can report a problem. Maybe make a photo. And then I can send it. So that is the iOS application. We also made a watchOS application for the Apple Watch. And the application sits on your watch face as a complication. You can see on the left corner the bicycle. So with one tap, I open the application, and I can choose between two options, to find the bicycle or to park it. Once I choose the option, I also get turn-by-turn navigation on the Apple Watch. I also have a map with all the stations near me, so I can see that with just a glance. We also made on the hackathon a Twitter account, since for us it's very important to listen to the community feedback, so we can improve on the application and listen to some problems on it. Here are some statistics. We did this application only in 30 hours in 3 persons with this limited API that you can see on the right. This is the only information that we use on this application. The most important part of this presentation for me is the future of FastBike, the 2.0. All the ideas that we have for how can this application evolve. So, like we said, we want to manage everything from the application. In here, you can see that we can unlock directly from your phone the bike by selecting the station and then selecting which bike you want to unlock. If it is an electric bike, you can see the charge. And then you can pay directly on the app. This is very important, for example, for tourists, where I can link my credit card and start using the service right away. And once you pay, you unlock it, the bike, and it starts also a timer. So you get notified when you have to park the bike and you don't get overcharged by it. Having this 2.0, we can also track more precisely where you took the bike and where you return it. We can create a usage timetable and do like a more smart balance of the bike users in the stations. Understand, maybe I direct the user to another station if that station needs more bikes than the other. Okay, so thank you. This was FastBike. We are disrupting bike sharing in Trento.